So I'm back. So anyway, the night that she came for dinner at our house, she was there. There was plenty of drinks, and we, was tipsy or whatever. She went outside, and my husband was outside, and I finally go outside with them, and it kind of just happened, like where as though I'm not going to give detail for detail of what happened, but let's just say outside, while she was outside smoking a cigar, my husband was outside smoking, and I go out there, conversation and a few things kind of took place to go on to the next step, and that was her staying the night with us. So as time went on, same thing, me and her, we kind of developed a relationship, a friendship or whatever. So eventually, her coming down, spending time with us, starting to spend time with our family, with our kids. She asked us after a while, what's going on? Are y'all interested in a relationship? Or, am I just going to be the person that y'all call to come down and have fun every now and again? Because I just feel like how we're doing this right now is more like a relationship, and I don't want to get attached if that's not the case. So are y'all looking for a girlfriend, whatever. So we thought about it for, I want to say maybe like a week or two. We talked about it for maybe like a week or two, and I feel like we should have got way more deep into that, but we didn't. And we agreed, yes, we was gonna, have a girlfriend. So we did that, and she was our girlfriend, and I'm just gonna say, probably it started out good, it started out great, but after a while it just became to be too much, I feel like, for my husband. Again, he was not honest with his feelings. He wasn't honest about how he felt about the situation. And being as though we had so many issues and problems prior to her, that we should have dealt with before we even tried to do some shit like this, but we didn't. And, after, I want to say maybe like a year of all three of us being in a relationship, her knowing my family and coming to holiday events, all kinds of family functions and stuff like that, he finally told me, he had enough and that he didn't want it anymore. And he basically gave me an ultimatum, her or me. And a lot of people will probably be like, damn, you left your husband for her, or or whatever, but that wasn't the case. I guess you can say that I chose her, but I didn't like the ultimatum, first of all, because it's like, damn, you just want to say this is it, I had enough, I can't do this no more, it's either her or me. What about my feelings? What about how I feel about the situation? Let's talk about this. It was none of that. It was just her and me. And I just feel like it don't work like that. So I had to take a step back. I didn't just say, oh, no, I'm choosing her. I had to take a step back, and I had to think about some things. I had to go back into our relationship and just think about some of the things that we had went through, some of our problems that we were that we had and were having for years, and then I had to compare, I had to step outside of love, because I feel like it wasn't even about love anymore. Now it's about my happiness, and I just feel like I was not happy in our marriage, and this person, her, I'm 100% happy, you know what I mean, over here. It was just completely different. So my final answer to him was like, I'm not walking away. So he ended up leaving. I was very disappointed with his decision. I didn't make him leave. I didn't put him out. It was his decision that he wanted to leave. So we separated. And me and my girlfriend, we, kind of battled with some things in the beginning as far as taking a break, trying to, just figure out. Her main thing was just trying to figure out if this is what I really wanted to do. She felt, bad in her way because, it started out as all three of us. And technically, when you are having this type of situation and, she's the unicorn, that person, like, that third person, that's not supposed to happen. You walk away if that's the case. But, I feel like everything happens for a reason. So I feel like me and my husband had argued so many times about splitting up, getting a divorce, separating, but nobody knew how to walk away. So I felt like if she had walked away, it still would have never, me and him never would have been the same. We would have never probably got, back together or any of that, because it was just, it was over for me and him. And we just didn't know how to do that. So I feel like, I was thankful for that opportunity, for, for her coming in and being put in our lives for that. Like, what I mean? Because it just woke me up to just being happy, like just seeing, like, like that, yeah, this is not it. Like, this is not happiness. This is not love. This is not the way a marriage is supposed to be. Like, we needed therapy, like, and stuff like that. And I wanted therapy, he didn't. I'm not going to really go into that. Like, I just feel like we weren't on the same page as far as trying. Like, I gave so many options to try for us to work it out and, to do things so that we could possibly stay together. And, some of those things, like, he didn't agree on, he felt like he didn't need to or whatever. So, here we are today, and we are separated. We've been separated for over a year now. And me and my girlfriend is together. We are happy. I am in love with her. And, my hopes are to one day be, if not best friends, at least be really close, good friends with my husband. We haven't gotten a divorce yet, but we are. It's going to happen. And, I wish him the best. So, we're working on it. It's a work in progress. As far as my girlfriend, my kids love her. My oldest son is 20, my daughter is 15, and my youngest son is 8. And, they love her. They have a relationship with her. And, yeah. So, yeah.